Well, hello guys. You might ask yourself, this space already looks like a war zone, and of course it does, because I already filmed the video. And I forgot to film an intro. But it gets worse. We'll find that out later. Today, with no recipe, no real pre-planning, we're gonna make Doritos Locos tacos. I don't know, we'll figure it out together. Let's see if we can make Doritos Locos tacos.
Now the first thing you want to do is obviously open up your blender and dump these chips right on in. I don't really know how much it's going to take, so I'm just going to put a bunch in here. You can't really have too much. I'm sure there's other things that I can do with Dorito dust. Now I'm going to go with two different flavors, the first of which is going to be Cool Ranch. Now load this bad boy up and take out all your aggression on it. Then the next part is very important. Make sure you spill some all over the frickin' table. Now I'm not going to bother cleaning it out. I mean, Dorito dust is Dorito dust, right? But I am going to drop some flaming hot nacho Doritos right in this MF. And again, I'm just really going to dust these Doritos out. Now that you have your Doritos dusted, go ahead and set them off to the side. Go ahead and take 1 1/2 cup of masa harina blanco, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/2 cup of your Dorito dust. Then either let your mixer do its thing or hand whisk it together. Now once your dry ingredients are mixed, drop in 1 1/2 cup of water, and then you're gonna need to knead it. Get it? Need to knead? I'm sorry guys, that was shameful. Anyway, just fold it over on itself, and once the water has sufficiently mixed with the dry ingredients, just kind of work the dough into a ball, and then let it sit covered for about 30 minutes. And then you're going to repeat the whole process, and since we use the flaming hot nacho Doritos, it's got this dope reddish pink color. Now instead of hamburger, I'm going to use some brisket trim. So grab a sharp knife, then chop it up into cubes. Make sure it's cold when you do this, and it'll be easier than it is for me right now. Then you're going to jam it right into your meat grinder. I got this sweet electric guy, but you can use any meat grinder, and then, grind the hell out of it. So next, chop up your lettuce and tomato. And then we'll get back to our tortillas. Now roll your dough ball into equal dough parts, and then flatten out each part using either a press or a roller. Then you're going to drop your tortilla into a piping hot pan. Let each side cook for about 10 to 20 seconds. And then really, it's just as simple as repeating this process until you're done with all your tortillas. And here you want to grab a handful of your meat. No, perverts. The meat that we ground up earlier, and we want to dump it into that same piping hot skillet. And then you're going to dump about a cup of Gordo Gringo seasoning on it. If you can't have it, then just use, taco seasoning. Then just mix it in, get that seasoning around, and just brown the meat on all sides. Now if you're using brisket like we did, there's going to be a lot of grease in there, so be careful not to burn yourself. But keep it in there, that fat is that flavor. Now next, we're going to deep fry our shells. I got this thing off Amazon. It only lets me do one at a time, but it gets the job done. Leave them in there until your shell is crisp. Every fryer, every method is going to be a little different, so just keep an eye on them and use common sense. And again, grease is dangerous. Don't overfill whatever you're using to fry. And now it is time to build our tacos. First comes the meat. We're going to put a little in the shell. We're going to put a little on the board. Then we're going to put a little pinch of lettuce in there. Remember, we're trying to make these like Taco Bell Taco Supremes. Then we got to hit them with a smidge of that tomato. Gonna get a little shredded cheese. I'm just going to use that Kroger Mexican style blend. Feel free to hate on me in the comments for that. And then we're going to use a little store-bought crema instead of sour cream to set this thing off. If you want me to teach you how to make crema at home, leave it in the comments below and we'll make that happen.
This is my boy Fred right here. He is the aficionado on the Doritos Locos tacos. So I brought him out here to taste test these bad boys. All right, what we got here, Fred, this is the Cool Ranch Dorito one. This is the spicy, fiery Dorito. Locos tacos. As you can see, I had to abruptly end the previous footage because I made a crucial mistake. This is actually the day after. I put this shirt back on for continuity's sake. Or maybe because my shirt was a white shirt with some red Kool-Aid stains on it, but that's not the point. The point is, we're not gonna quit just because we messed up the outro. No, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna eat these tacos, but the problem with these tacos is, I actually threw the shells in the refrigerator, and guess what? Don't do that. Because they do not hold up in the refrigerator. They get very hard and it takes a long time for them to get soft, but I did the best I could. We've got some of these tacos. We're gonna try them out again. I'm sorry it's not my initial reaction, which was pretty on point. Let's bite into these bad boys. I'm gonna pretend like I've never been into these before. We're gonna pretend like I don't already know what this is gonna taste like. And we're gonna go in hard right now. Man, I've never tasted anything like this before. Good news is, you have to eat these twice. And I'll tell you this, it doesn't taste anything like a Taco Bell Doritos Locos taco. That being said, it's freaking amazing. It's probably better. I think I would rather have this. It's like a unique taste of an authentic Mexican taco with everything that you like about a Taco Bell taco. It's good. I love it. If you're looking for a Doritos Locos taco, this isn't really gonna do it for you. But if you're looking for a cool take on a taco with a slight Doritos twist, this is for you, my friends. That refrigerator tells us it's time to wrap it up. Good day to you, and I'll see you next week with a brand new video.